Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jukebox Radio Show. I'm your host, DJ Delta Dawn, and so very glad to have you here with us this evening. It is Friday Eve, folks. The weekend is upon us, and I hope that you've got a great one planned. I'd just like to see some sunshine. It has been raining off and on every day for the last 3.5 weeks. And for North Carolina, that is highly, highly unusual for this time of year. Usually we're in a drought. It's 95 and 4,000 degrees humidity. So this has been a little bit off the beaten path of late, and we are all very, very sick of rain. So I hope wherever you are listening from tonight that you are not having to endure that you've had sunny skies and lots of beautiful weather, and, that makes everything great in the summertime. It just kind of is what summertime is supposed to be about. But nonetheless, the weekend is here and almost, and so we are very, very excited about that. But I'm even more excited because our guest tonight is someone that when I first heard her music, I was like, oh, my gosh. She should already be a signed recording artist. I mean, we should already be hearing her on the radio, mainstream radio. I mean, she is that good, folks, and I'm just shocked that I would even need to have her on my show, and that, her music has not been heard by the right people as yet. And maybe it has. Maybe some things are in the great works. We shall find out. To give you a little bit of background on our guest tonight, she started her career at the tender age of 12. And it all began by recording a demo with family friends. And from there it went. And she has an awesome single out called Tonight. And literally not even an hour ago, I got her latest single that is getting ready to drop called One Life to Live. We're going to be playing both for you here on the show tonight. So without further ado, I would love to introduce to you a phenomenal pop, hip-hop, R&B artist, dance, I mean, you name it. This is club happening, and this is Sade Serena. Hello.
Oh, my. How's everybody doing? What a wonderful introduction.
Well, I guess, first of all, I have to ask you, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
You did, actually, Sade Serena. I never get it right on the first time. Normally people say Sade and Shady, but you got it right. Absolutely.
Well, the only reason why I took a gamble was because, the famous artist, Sade, I mean, I have been a huge fan of hers for decades, and every hit she just puts out is just good. And so when I first saw your name, I was like, I hope she pronounced it like Sade, because how cool would that be? And I'm even more excited that I got it right. So I'm so glad. I don't ever like to train wreck somebody's name on the air. That is awful and highly embarrassing for me. But thank you so much and welcome. We're so glad to have you with us tonight.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited to be here on your show. You have no idea. Thank you again.
Well, Sade, I have to say, when your management sent me an email just a few short weeks ago with the song Tonight attached, it was the remix version and then the regular version. I was immediately sitting there listening, and I was like, are you kidding me? I can't even believe someone is having to send me this music. I mean, why is this not on my radio already? I mean, I'm going to tell you, I interview a lot of indie artists, and I interview a lot of artists, and every once in a while, there's an artist like yourself that comes along, and I'm just blown away going, why are they not already on a major record label? With you, it's really just a matter of time because I feel like that we will be hearing you on mainstream radio in the very, very close near future. I mean, your music is that good. It's as good, if not better, than anything that's on the radio. And I think you've got a great career ahead, and plus you've got a great name. I mean, you've got a great name that everybody will be talking about. So I'm excited about your music. I really get pumped up when I get music in because I get a lot of music, and you can imagine there's a lot of it that doesn't even get to make it to the radio. But immediately I was like, I've got to get her on the show. I've got to get her on the show.
Oh, my God.
It is just such an honor to have you here. Well,
oh my God.
I guess I guess I want to start at the beginning because in the intro I mentioned that you started at the wee age of 12 years old doing this, and talk a little bit for the listeners how it kind of all began for you.
Oh my gosh. Well, like you said, I started at 12. It started by just a little demo, at my cousin's house, in a little studio, and from there I just knew that I had to build on my talent a little bit more. I was very, very shy at 12, but my mother, of course, and my father, they pushed me. Any chance they got to put me in front of someone, they did. And, it just got to a point for me where, I believed in myself enough to, kind of test out the waters in the music industry a little bit, work with different people, collaborate with different people, and, really learn myself as an artist. So, yeah, that's where I started, school, concerts, things like that. I participated in choral class, drama, anything where I had to be up in front of people to break that shyness, that's where I started.
Well, I can tell you on your records, you definitely cannot detect a hint of shyness anywhere. I mean, it's really, it's happening, it's raw, it's in your face. It's like, hey, look at me, here I am. and I love it. I mean, but if you think about it though, every artist that has made it started just like you did. I mean, singing in their bedrooms, holding their hairbrush kind of thing, and it all began in a place, and it grew from there. And I'm so glad that your parents believed in you before you believed in yourself, per se, to put you up on stage and to give you those opportunities so that you could be doing what you were meant to do, because it's very obvious to me this is your calling.
Oh, my gosh, thank you so much. And I thank them, too, for that, because there were days I fought them, believe you me. There were days I fought them. I'm like, no, please don't do this to me. But, I'm so grateful, for the parents that I have, because, and on top of that, the name they gave me, what better of a name. I am in love with Sade, as we were talking earlier about her. She's definitely one of my inspirations. So, with a name like that, I felt like I had to carry a note. I had to push and make my own name, because, there's always one, but there's plenty of others, I'm sure, after me, Sade's.
Well, the thing that I love about your music is not only is it relevant, but it does have that signature Sade Serena sound that's original. But it's like I guess the reason why I feel like it could be on mainstream radio right now in all the dance clubs across the nation, because it is just, when I hear it, I'm hearing a little bit of I don't know, gosh, it's a mix of so many different artists that have just kind of come together to make your sound. And, like, your music, especially on the remix version of Tonight, when I first listened to it, not necessarily vocal-wise, but the musical styling, the way it was put together, reminded me of something that J-Lo would do. And, kind of in that same vein. And it's just so, I mean, it's hot. It's a hot dance track for the club, and as is the new single, One Life to Live. And talk a little bit about how you went from being this shy girl at age 12, getting up on stage. How did you gravitate towards the pop R&B genre?
Wow. Growing up on people like, the Whitney Houstons, the J-Los, as you said, the Beyoncés, the Gagas, and just, the different people that I grew up on, I feel like I just kind of gravitated to what I loved. I love Michael Jackson. I love to dance. I could say fairly about myself, I'm a pretty light personality, and I didn't want my voice to depress people. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to give them a music that, you know, that made them feel good, made them want to dance, made them want to go to the mall and, you know, have a good time in the sun. You know, I come from Miami, you know, Sunshine State, you know, beaches, margaritas. So I grew up on Latin music. I grew up on so many. My parents are, you know, Jamaican descent. So, you know, I had so many backgrounds, you know, in my foundation. I just felt as though it was right, you know, to go into, you know, pop and R&B. You know, at first, though, this is a genre of many that I want to dabble in, but I felt like pop R&B was the breaking sound, you know, to kind of introduce me to the world.
Oh, yeah. Well, it fits you very well. And that's not to say I couldn't envision you doing other genres and other styles of music. But I think, like you say, this, you know, especially because pop and R&B today, it's so infused with so many different great artists, you know, and I think it's probably one of the harder genres to break into because you've got so many different artists, you know, doing their thing in the two genres. And then on top of that, you know, if you break R&B down, you got hip-hop, you know, and you have reggae, which is a form. I mean, and then you got soul, and it's just there's so many different elements there. And so, yeah, for you to come out of the gate this hot with these singles, and I definitely say you're making some noise in this genre for sure. I can't imagine anyone not sitting up and taking notice.
Oh, thank you so much for that. I really, truly appreciate that.
Well, you're very welcome. Now, let's talk a little bit about the song tonight. How was that born? And basically, when you're writing and when you're working on a song, about how long does it take you to get one put together from start to finish?
Oh, my goodness. Well, the vibe has to be right. You know, for tonight, it was fairly easy, only because, you know, that night, you know, it was bottles, you know, we were having a good time in the studio, and I just said, look, I want to write a song that all girls can just get ready to put on their makeup, because, I mean, like, that's the fun part of getting ready for girls. Like, yeah, you get to put on your makeup, you get to play your, you know, your hype music to, you know, get you in the mood, you know, and you get to, you know, kind of gossip a little bit with your girlfriends. And I wanted a song like that. I wanted to capture that exact element in the song, you know, and I just wanted it to be the truth for me. I wanted my fans to see, you know, exactly how I really am when I go out. I love to be the life of the party. I love going out with my girlfriends. And, you know, for me, I just felt like tonight was perfect to just drop and just introduce Sade Serena. This is who she is. Let's have fun. And tonight was born.
Yeah. I agree, and it's neat too that it was born from, you know, you being in the studio and kind of having fun, and that kind of what was going on in the studio was kind of the inspiration behind the song. And you created a song that, you know, not only girls and women can relate to, that are, you know, the hype that goes in and the preparation that goes into before we go out on the town for the night, you know, to have that fun and so forth. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely is a song that people can identify with, especially those who put all that time and energy into getting ready to get out on the town. So, yeah, it's a fun song and great dance tune. I mean, I love both versions. I love the remix radio version, but I love the regular version as well. They both are just awesome songs.
Thank you. I actually prefer the remix. I love the remix. Oh.
Yes, I do too. And I imagine that's got to be a rush for you when you're in the studio recording this music, because I mean, when I first heard it, I was tapping and bopping my head, and I mean, I was moving, and it's hard not to. And you know, I imagine in the studio performing it's quite a feeling.
It was fun, you know. Normally, I mean, I love recording, for some reason, like, I'm a studio artist. Like, I get something from recording. I love it. But for tonight, it was so easy, so effortless. It was so, you know, it was easy. Like, it was exactly, it served its purpose. Like, it put me in a good mood. It was just, it was the right song for the right time.
Definitely. Well, it's one that I've listened to over and over and over again. And as a matter of fact, as I was saying earlier, your brand new song, One Life to Live, I mean, I literally got it maybe not even 30 minutes before we went live. And I was listening to it, and I kept listening to it, and I thought, now, I wonder if I could just kind of play this in the background while we're doing the interview. And I thought, oh, that might be distracting. So we'll just have to play it during the show. That's all there is to it. Because it's just, I had the same reaction that I had when I heard Tonight for the first time. I had to play it again and again. I mean, your music is not the kind of music that you listen to it once and you're done. And you might go back to it later. I mean, it's got a good groove to it, and it's dope, and it's got a great feel, and it's fun, and you can't help but be in a great mood. And it's the kind of music that you pop in after you've had a long, stressful day, and you can unwind pretty quickly with it, for sure.
Oh, wow. That's exactly what I want. Oh, my goodness. That's so nice to hear. Really, but I can't wait till you hear the rest of what I've been working on then. That's awesome.
Oh, well, let's talk about it. Share.
Yes, as of recently, I definitely have been cooking up, you know, these songs, and pretty soon there will be another release pretty soon. I won't tell when, but I'm very excited about it. And I'm very excited to see what you, as well as everyone else, thinks, because I think it's a good follow-up to Tonight and One Life to Live, definitely.
Well, all I'm going to say, I'm going to go ahead and kind of put it out there that if your first two drops are any indication, this next song will be as big and a phenomenal hit as well. I mean, I don't see how it couldn't be. You've really got a great thing going, and I think you were very smart to kind of go with your gut and your heart on what kind of genre of music that you wanted to get into, because it suits you well. You have a great voice for it, and it really is good stuff. And you know, and like I said, I get a lot of stuff in, and I keep going back to this, but I really want you to understand that this is not something I'm just telling you. I get a lot of music in.
I mean, you have a very stressful job.
My inbox some days is overrun, and it's like, oh my gosh, and I start listening to songs, but yours really literally stopped me in my tracks. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting this, you know. And every once in a while I get good stuff, but this is the best I've had in a while, and I was very, very impressed by it. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited for any new music that you've got coming out. And now, you know, if you've got great songs like this, Sade, you've got to be thinking about, if not already, in the near future, of making a video to one of these songs. Is that possibly in the works?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, there's so much cooking. I don't want to give too much away, but yes, there will be some videos. I'm not really sure yet, but there are some things cooking for sure.
That's awesome. I mean, really, you know, it's like you're just getting started, but yet you're not. I mean, you've already got so many things in the hopper that are just waiting to happen or in the works, and we're just waiting for them to see them and hear them, kind of thing. What other things have you got going on? Are you performing anywhere in the meantime?
Well, right now I'm not performing. I am setting up performances for the near future, but currently I'm really just focusing on, you know, the product and having awesome songs to perform. You know, when it is time for me to finally connect with my fans, you know, I want it to be a solid show, and I don't want to just give them one or two songs. Like, I really want to, you know, give them a show when that time comes. But I will be soon, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I can see that happening for sure. Now, it's very obvious to me that you are working with some incredible, you know, team of people to get your music out there and to produce your music. But, you know, even with that, are there people or a person in the industry that you would just love to collaborate with at some point?
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's so many, but if I had to narrow it down to one person, I would say Gaga.
Ah.
For sure. I don't know what my fascination is with Gaga, but from she came out, like, for some reason when she first came out as a new artist, like, I followed her, like, to and fro. For some reason, she's always had this element about her that, you know, I can identify with. She's a little crazy to the public, but I find her to be such a sweethearted woman and such a talented soul, like truly talented. So I would say Gaga.
Yeah, you know, she is one of those examples of, you know, she's got a lot of show about her, but when you listen to her sing on a record, her voice is unbelievable, and she has an incredible voice. And every song she puts out is a massive hit. I mean, you know, it's not like she had this one album and it was a huge seller and, you know, sold millions of copies. I mean, she has just continued that same track and just continued putting out heavy hitters. And you know, when you have an artist that has that ability to do that, that is what makes them big. And that's the thing that I'm seeing in your music is that, I mean, when I opened my inbox earlier and I saw the new track, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear what this sounds like. And it was just as good. And I was like, wow, you know, and there are just certain artists that really have it, and you do have it. And I would love to see you collaborate with Gaga. And I believe when you make it big, you will be. And I'll tell you somebody else that I think you would be cool to collaborate with, and that's Nicki Minaj.
Oh my goodness! I love Nicki. I really do. That's so funny.
Yeah, I can see you two collaborating for sure, and you know, and so I think that would happen. I just see so many good things for you. I get such a good vibe from you, and I can tell that you're really passionate about what you do, and that you definitely have picked up the right path for you, and that you're following it and chasing your dreams, and that's going to lead you to great things. I do believe that.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. Is there anything else that you can kind of let us know without letting anything out of the bag that may be forthcoming that we can expect from you?
Well, currently, I mean, I pretty much let a cat out of the bag by letting you guys know that I'm definitely you know, working on new music. I will be doing another release or a more formal release, official release for the single Tonight. We have 3 mixes on that, and that will be on August 21st. Also, the video for Tonight is on Vivo, and it's doing really, really well. So you guys can go ahead and check that out.
Awesome.
I mean, that's about it. I'm just really working on, you know, the formula to these songs and the EP, you know, so I can have that come out, you know, maybe winter time very soon. That's really what I'm working on. That's my goal. And that's about it.
Well, it sounds like quite a lot. So for sure, I know you're plenty busy, and once that EP comes out, I mean, you just better hold on. Because I think things are going to happen for you very quickly. I mean, they sound like they're already kind of snowballing a little bit, and, you know, and how in the world are you staying grounded through all of it? Because I imagine the next time we talk, it's going to be a lot harder to get an interview with you than it is right now because people are going to know who you are. So, but that's okay. We'll work in when we can work in, but
I will always make time. I will always make time for you guys, for sure, because
you're so kind.
I have to appreciate you guys for actually having me as a new artist. It's really hard for new artists nowadays. So, I mean, this is a blessing period.
Well, I love indie music artists because you guys are so original, and all of the music that comes out is really good stuff. I mean, and even though you're going to be a big pop R&B star on mainstream radio one of these days, it's, a lot of times I find that the music in this genre is so much better than what we get on mainstream, because mainstream, especially pop today, is really, kind of packaged in it. It's kind of that same type sound. So you've got a lot more creative vision and latitude, being an independent artist, which is a plus, which allows people to really hear you, and you can showcase your talents on a much greater level. So it really does let people see who you are as an artist and what your capabilities are, and I think that's awesome. So, but we are going to be following you and keeping up with you, and anytime you have anything new, please pass it our way. We'd love to help promote it and get the word out about it, and we'd love to have you back in the future so we can talk about any new things you've got going on.
Absolutely. I look forward to that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time this evening. We're going to play both your songs tonight and One Life to Live before we wrap, so that the listeners can get a taste of what I have already experienced. But I wish you the best of continued success, and keep doing what you're doing, because you're phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Anytime. We're glad to be there to help promote your music and help you be heard. So that's what we're here for.
Okay, guys. Well, follow up, watch the video, and there will be more coming, I promise, very soon.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sade Serena. We appreciate it. We love you, and we'll definitely be in touch.
Okay, guys. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great night and a great weekend.
You too, honey.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.
What a sweetie, and she's awesome. And I'm not going to sit here and jabber. I want you to hear her music, because it is that good. I'm going to play the song that blew me away when I got the music from her publicist and her manager, and I'm telling you, I was like, really? And you will be scratching your head when you listen, because you'll say, why is she not already on mainstream radio? I could so hear this in any dance club, and I think you're going to enjoy it. This is Tonight, and this is a remix version of the song. Here it is.
How did I end up on this couch? It must have got a little wild last night. How I love when we go out and party with all my friends. We pass the bottle all around. It's got my body hot, feeling so nice. So let me take another shot, yeah, and go do it all again. Feel it, turn it on tonight. What feeling?
the remix version. And I'm telling you, if you were sitting still during that song and not moving, then your blood's not running. I mean, it is good stuff. I was chair dancing only because I can't be up out of my chair when I'm on the air live, as you know. So, but yeah, it's a great, great song. Now, this next song I'm going to play for you is the one that has just dropped, and just got it like an hour ago from her management, and I think you're going to love it. It is just as good, and this one is One Life to Live. Sade Serena and One Life to Live, and I hope you enjoyed that one as much as the first song we played tonight. And while I was listening to that, I was on YouTube. I just went to YouTube and checked out her video for tonight. She mentioned that she has a video out on Vivo, and I checked it out. Oh, my gosh, you got to go and watch it. I just tweeted it out, the link to it, and you can watch it right there. And if you're not currently following us, follow us at Jammin Jukebox, and you'll be able to see the video. But you can also go to YouTube, put in Sade Serena and tonight, and you'll be able to find it right there. Great video, and I'm telling you, this girl's got star power, and we are definitely going to be seeing more of her. So remember the name, Sade Serena. Now, if you want to follow her, she is on Twitter at Sade Serena, and that's SadeSerena. And also you can follow her on Facebook and keep up with her there. So I hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did. She is awesome. And I always get excited when I know that I've had a guest on my show that is going to be the next big thing, and she definitely will be. Mark my word on that. So that is actually going to wrap our show for this evening, folks. Thank you so very much to Sade Serena for being our special guest. What a blast speaking with her. And thank you to all of you who tuned in. And if you're brand new to our program, welcome aboard. We're always glad to have new listeners. And we certainly hope that you'll be back again real soon. Now, that is going to do it for the next few days. We will actually be back with you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Our special guest will be Kim Cameron from Sade FX. So we hope that you'll join us for that. And in the meantime, have a great night all. Happy Friday and happy weekend. Make it a great one. Be safe, and we'll see you again real soon. Peace.
Thanks for listening to tonight's show. You can connect with Jammin' Jukebox Radio Show on Twitter at Jammin' Jukebox or on Facebook at Jammin' Jukebox Radio Show. Check out our website at thejamminjukebox.com. Also, follow us on Blog Talk, where you will be always up to date on every episode as we add it. Each episode is available for immediate download upon the conclusion of each broadcast, and as always, on iTunes. Thank you for joining us.